Hello there everyone, welcome back to another video about a children's trading card game. Today I have a special package to open here is the package. I've already opened it, just the outer box because there was no real way of covering up the address and stuff and I didn't have a marker. We have got this package and let's just get into it, but first, thank you to Sundial, my Simian level supporter. This is a pretty exciting one. Well, here we are, and this is a package that I knew was coming. Like, wow, okay, I think every time it sees a yellow, it's just going to go, oh, that's the background. But this is something I've been waiting for a very long time. A very special package indeed. It is my Exalted Flags. So for those of you who don't know, I commentated the final buddy fight event, and basically I was just like, hey guys, you reckon you could help me out getting some Exalted Flags? And they were like, yeah, we can do that, buddy. So here is a very fat stack, but for context, before I go through all those, what on earth are these? If you never played Buddy Fight, well, these were produced as a prize card set, and this was back in 2018. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my little stack of prize card ones here to look at while I give some history here. So these were created back in 2018, and they were basically introduced in Springfest as a first place prize only. And if your team won a Springfest, each team member could choose one of the many that are available. There are 19 in total of these. And they added a couple more over the years. I think in that initial run there was probably like 14 or 15 you could choose from. And essentially, in theory, it was going to be one for every world. Of course, that ended up not panning out due to kind of how crazy some of the card design got. We started getting these special flags, and two, the game was sort of dying. But you could, in theory, if you won enough events, you would be able to get a full set of these, or certainly winning one event would be enough to get one for your favourite. So this is actually the first ever Exalted Flag I won. And this was for winning the 2018 Cardiff Springfest. And you can see they look amazing, right? Like they're all textured and everything, and it's all very nice. Now, me and my two other teammates at the time decided we were going to try our best to complete the whole set. And between us, we were actually about halfway there at the start of 2020. After 2020 Worlds, we were about halfway there. And we were like, you know what? At least one more year, we might get there. Certainly, within 2 more Springfest rotations, we were like, we'll get there. We'll get the whole set between us. And of course, COVID happened, and that went to pot. However, thankfully, Bush Road were able to actually help me not only complete it as a group, but complete it personally. I own all of these. These are all mine. I will be using them as energy for Gate Ruler for now, more than likely, because they are a big flex. But essentially, I just wanted to show these off. And I will be making a flex Twitter post, which, will be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just going to go through them. So obviously, Katana World. This is the first one I won. Then there is Magic World. I believe I won this one in France, I want to say. Yeah, I won this one in France, and this was another Team League victory where we actually went EXO the entire day. With this one, this was during Chaos TEF format, so we did not all go EXO. I think we lost one round. No, actually, our team went EXO, but I think we all went like X2 or X3 or something. It was just like when we lost those games was like very fine. But this one, I think we went undefeated the whole day, and between us, I think we lost maybe 3 games or something, or 3 or 4 games, which it was like crazy. And then this is the 100 Demons one, and actually, I know I didn't pick this one. I picked Lost World at the time, but then decided I'd rather have 100 demons. So I got my mate who was going to pick Lost World anyway, when he won his, to pick 100 demons, and then I just swapped it out with him. But yeah, this was obviously another very, very cool one. And this one was... So I won the Lost World one in Portugal. And that was the first ever solo event I won. So obviously, you know, some strong sentimental value for all of these, but I think the whole set has a really, really strong sentimental value. I think it's, you know, it's really amazing that I basically got the whole set together, because we got these 3 there, and now we've got this whole stack to just admire. So, you know, of course, we've got Dragon World, first world ever released, and looks really good. The sort of scales there, like a dragon, I suppose, is the idea on that foiling pattern there. And also very, very kindly, actually, I'm gonna take this out of the. I don't really want. I'm not gonna take that out. But these are the body pack sleeves. These are like the actual card back sleeves, and these like went out of print a while ago, so that's pretty cool. Danger World. This one has this sort of cube background. These sort of, yeah, I think it looks quite nice. A nice looking one, but nothing like too special. I hated Danger World. I always hated this. Outside of Godpunks, I think this world sucked, which is obviously a opinion that will piss many people off, but that is what it is. Then we've got Ancient World. In my opinion, this is a less than inspired backing. I think, so I should say, I think 100 Demons one looks very nice, but is sort of plain. The Magic World one looks incredible. I think the diamonds actually fit really well with like the whole theme of the world, so I think that looks really good. And the Katana World one, it's like bloody, you know, it's like shurikens. This is like probably my favourite in terms of design. There are some very nice ones though, which we will come to. But yeah, here we are with Ancient World. I think this is one of the more mediocre ones, but obviously, you know, it still looks really, really good. Then we have got Dungeon World, and I really like this. This looks like a sort of labyrinth in the background. Really, really, really cool there. Looks amazing. Legend World, I think this is one of the best looking ones. I just think it's very clean, very classy, and yeah, just looks really, really good. Then we've got Darkness Dragon World, and I think this one, like, I like this sort of ring circle that's got this really interesting gradient when you hold up to the light, and it feels like sort of sucking you in. I think looks really cool, but I think the actual flag design itself is kind of boring, which does suck. Hero World, this is another really nice looking one here. Very simple, just these sort of panels, but within the Hero World itself, you see it's actually stars, and I think that is really, really nice. I think that's a very nice touch, and this one looks really, really good. Incidentally, I think this is probably one of the most popular flags that will have been picked. And I guess at the end I'm going to give my prediction on how many of each one is out there in the wild. I have no idea, but I'm going to guess and we'll see. And here we've got Star Dragon. Well, this one looks awesome. I came very close to picking this, actually, but I ended up not doing it. But I think it looks really, really good. I like the sort of gem-like patterns in the foiling there. It looks like sort of these cut diamonds. Which obviously, you know, Thora, based around diamonds and stuff, works very well. Yeah, very, very nice. And then we come into the special flag. So I honestly cannot remember if this is iron or dry. I think this is iron. It might be dry, but I think this is iron. And here you got the sort of spinny, circly thing. Just looks quite cool. There you go, Zwei. This one's definitively Zwei because of the 2. And again, we just got these sort of circles into blocks that looks quite nice. And then I believe this one is dry. And I think, yeah, you can vaguely see... Oh, yeah, you can see the 3 in the background there, yeah. And this one is also, you know, circles into blocks. And looks quite nice, but, you know, so originally as well, so incidentally, I think originally what the plan... there was a rumour that if you picked... if you picked Zwei, you also got dry, because you could only play dry when you got Zwei. So a lot of people were just like, oh, well, I'll just pick these so I get 2. But no, you only got 1, which meant, like, if you ever wanted to max rarity, like a Zwei deck or something, it was going to take you, like, forever, and you had to win a ton of events. Then we have got Executioners. I love this sort of background of, like, the brush strokes. Just looks really, really nice. Big fan of that. Looks really good. And one of my personal favourite flags. And we've got Guardians as well. This one, really nice, sort of swirls. Similar to the 100 Demons one. Might be the same one. Might be the same, actually. But just, yeah, very classy. Divine Guardians is a really, really cool flag as well. I think criminally under-supported flags that were so cool and then just dropped off immediately. Really sucks. And then we've got Tef. I mean, I hate the flag, but it looks cool. Like, you got the jagged sort of lightning-y style there. It looks cool. It, you know, gotta admit it. And then we've got the chaos here. This sort of, I think, very chaotic in the background, which obviously works very well. Lots of disparate patterns there, looking very, very, very cool. And finally, the final flag, Lost World, with the chains in the background, looking so, so cool. Yeah, I just think it looks amazing. So now, I've already made the video 10 minutes, but I'm going to extend the runtime even longer. I'm going to guess how many of each of these are out there. So 3 regions, three regions, probably something like, on average, we'll say, if we say per year, maybe per region, 15, let's say 20. Let's say 20 per year, per region, 3 years worth of 2018, 2019. Oh, actually, I don't think there was 2020. Might only be 2 years. Oh, but I think there was also some singles thing. Let's say, okay, we got a rough idea. Here's what I'm going to say. Dragon World, I'm going to guess there's probably like 20 of these out there at least. This is probably one of the most common ones. Danger, I think, is probably rarer, probably single digits, but like high single digits. I would guess 7 to 8 because I think this is quite popular. Ancient, I think, is also fairly popular, probably close to 10 of these out there. Dungeon, I think, also very popular, maybe in the low teens, 12 sort of area. Legend, very popular, again, I think probably like 15, 16, one of the most popular sort of side flags. Darkness Dragon, definitely really popular, probably as much as Dragon, honestly. Probably 20 of these out there. I feel like there's probably like 30 Hero Worlds because I know this is a really, really popular flag. Maybe even 30 plus. Like, I think this would have been one of the most picked. I'm going to put it here as an option I think that was probably one of the most chosen. Star Dragon, I think, will be really popular as well. Probably like 15 or so. I reckon probably like 5 to 8. I think I can't imagine much more than that. But these I think are genuinely incredibly rare. I would guess Zwei maybe 5 or 6. With Dry, I cannot imagine more than like 3 or 4 out there. People who actually pick this. Executioners, I think 3. I'm saying 3 because I own 2 of them. I've got this one and I've actually got another one, so I can't imagine more than one other person went out there and got them, but maybe 2, maybe 3 or 4. Bearing in mind there's also a lot more out there because of the shop challenges and stuff. Guardians, probably 5 or 6 or so. Tef, there's probably like 20 of these. Chaos is probably like 10 to 15 of these. Lost World, there's another, probably one of the most popular. I'm going to put, well actually, so because these were the release year, these were really popular. Heroes really popular, and I'm pretty sure Lost will have been a really, really big one too. And then Katana were probably like 20 of these. Probably 20 to 30 of these. And 100 Demons might be another one of the super rare ones, probably like 5 or so. That's my guess. Completely talking out my arse. I have no stats to back that up. I just thought that would be a bit of fun. But there we go. That is my complete Exalted flag collection. This is genuinely every single one. And I didn't buy any of them, so that's cool. I guess I sort of earned them all, which is a nice thing. But there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Vanguard and Gate Ruler on this channel. And this is probably the last body fight video I'll make. Maybe something random will happen in the future, but yeah, it was a good run, and hopefully it gets a reboot in like a few years. But there we go. Cheers, lads. I'll see you in the next one.